today we are on a vacation for us. It's kind of like a mini vacation for most people. And I thought I would show you how we can not go into debt and take our family of 7 on vacation. We are currently at Pokagon State Park in Indiana, and we are in a cabin. We have come here several times in the winter because and stayed in the hotel. And it has an indoor pool and things like that. But this is the first time we've ever been here in the summer. And I can say it's really cool. There's so many trails. It's very well kept. The beach is amazing, especially if you have small children. It's all roped off. And I haven't been all the way to the back of the ropes, but Adam was, and it was up to his waist. So it's very family friendly. There's a nature center that we went to this morning. It's really cool. So something that we do, and had I thought about it, I would have showed you. We're a family of 7. We have 5 kids, and they all eat table food. One's 13. We have a 10-year-old. We have an almost 8-year-old, so we need a lot of food. And so we're staying here 3 nights. So like 2 half days. We checked in at 4 yesterday, and then we'll check out, in 2 days at 11. So for 2 full days, I'm feeding my family 3 meals. And for us to go even to McDonald's anymore, it's like $60. So, we're not doing that. So what we did is I bought like cereal, and I bought chips, like Costco size little individual bags of chips. And we bought big family size bags of cereal. And then we got, we brought milk. I'll show you. Let me give you, and then, I don't know where I'm going with this. And so we brought those things. We brought bread. We brought, I made a buffalo chicken dip, and we brought tortilla chips. And then I was going to make lasagna, but everywhere around us was out of lasagna noodles. So I just did a baked spaghetti. And then we made these things called chicken square that we call chicken squares. They're basically 2 crescent rolls, and you kind of pinch the middle part and flatten it out, and then you make chicken salad essentially. It's just cream cheese, canned chicken, or you can use boiled chicken. I personally like it better with canned chicken, so I always use canned chicken. And my girl puts onions in hers. My kids are convinced that they don't like onions, but they think that hers tastes better, so I have outsmarted them, and I use onion powder. They think they taste exactly like grandma's, and then they're happy because they're pretty sure there's no onions in it, so it's a win for everybody. Anyways, I made a quadruple batch of those. We had a dozen of those in a baggie. I made all that stuff at home because there's no kitchen here. There's a mini fridge and a microwave and a sink, and I'll show you all that in a minute. So at home, I pre-made all that stuff, and we put it in containers, and we have paper plates and plastic silverware. But for my small 2 children, I brought their little regular silverware, and I'll show you all that in a minute. And then we brought a good plate from home to warm everything up on, and then we put it on the paper plate. Otherwise, the paper plate gets all soggy, and then things get spilled. And then everybody brought, I am a simple modern junkie. My husband and I have these awesome wannabe, what are they, a knockoff of Stanley tumblers? I don't know. These are awesome. It says they're 100% spill proof, and they're not 100% spill proof. If you have it filled all the way to the top, it will leak a little bit out of the straw itself if it gets tipped over. I've had it tip over in my wagon a couple times. 99.9% of the time always just have water in it, so it's not a huge deal. Since we're on vacation, I do have some flavor packets in my water, but it does leak 10% of the time. Anyways, the kids all have their tumblers. They don't have tumblers. They have the Summit water bottles from there. Anyways, so instead of because we drink so much water, it would have taken us legitimately I think 4 cases of the 40 packs of water, and we just didn't have room for that in our van. So we've almost outgrown our van. Anyways, so we just brought those, and we're doing sink water, and then we have 1 cooler that is just clean ice, and that we're just using the ice for drinks. And then we got some little packets of water, or to flavor our water. We do not usually use those. My kids will actually love water. The small 2 do not like the packets. They just have their little cups because they don't like the packets, and I think that's great, and I encourage that. Anyways, So we're just being a little fancy since we're on vacation. Anyways, so I will give you a room tour and then I'll show you some of the stuff in the fridge. It is nap time right now, so I'll have to show you the bedroom in a little bit. But
hi guys, so today we are just doing a little film. We are at a cabin right now, and there's like these hangers and stuff. There's these hangers, and so, yeah. And there's a light. It's like a really fancy light, and then there's a light switch. So, yeah. Oh. Well, there's a pull-out bed right here. I just can't pull it out, but yeah. And then there's this bed. Then me, my mom, Chris, and Ashley are gonna sleep right there. And
we gotta climb up this right.
That's Chris. And then yeah, and right there, and there, and then we've got all of our stuff right there. And there's this, and there's this. That's like the bathroom. It's actually like a really nice bathroom. It has a Roku TV and this, and then it has this like little picture, and it has, I've never seen these. It has like, yeah, it has like that, and I've never seen something like that. Our fan
I'm cold.
and then that's where we put all our food. And there's a beautiful little forest right here. There's a beautiful forest with some rocks. And there's like two little holes. There's two little holes. Then there's that hole. And then the window. And then there's a couple of hangers right there. And Chris's box right there. And Ashley's water bottle is right there. And guess what? This is so cool. There's right here. There's like whatever that's called. There's a whatever that's called. I forgot what they're called. Turn the light off. There we go.
Why is this blue? I thought it was pink.
Honey,
Allie has one and Chris has one too.
Can I go show them the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna show you guys the bathroom. It's Allie vlogging, by the way. So literally all the rooms in here have a gold. Well, there's kind of an echo in here. But all of the handles in here have a gold handle. So yeah. And then Ellie's filming right now. And so yeah. There's this like soap and that. And the shower is like really nice. Like really nice. And it has like this, whatever it's called, I forgot. And it has a whole bunch of these. That's the okay, so yeah. And the vegetables are in here and I don't know why though, but that's okay. And then there's like a tissue box right here. And there's a tissue box right here behind the toilet. There's a trash can right there and right there behind the fishing poles. And there's a little plant up there. It's fake though. So yeah. Hi, but yeah. So, and there's a little hair dryer, which when I found out about this, I was literally just stoked. So yeah. And there's a little hair dryer, two little lights, and there's a light up there. So you can turn the little lights on, and then there's a light up there. So that's really cool. At least I think it's really cool. And yeah. so that's it. Bye.
Good morning. Today is our first morning waking up on our vacation. Allie's super happy because when you're on vacation, you get to eat on the couch.
Like chicken scratch.
Yay!
My grandma's
Z's.
favorite famous homemade recipe.
Yes. We made them pretty close this time.
I
They taste different.
last time.
Yeah, it's because I put onion powder in it. Grandma puts onions in hers, but nobody thinks they like onions, but
I like onions, but only in chicken scratch.
apparently they do. So, anyways, yeah, we had a great first day yesterday. We went to the lake, went swimming at the beach, and then we went swimming in the pool because that was way less packed and that was much better, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I want to take this little cabin home with us. If I could have any room go home with us, I would take that porch out there with
I
the
would
giant
take-
table. It's awesome.
I would take the bedroom. The bed is the comfiest thing in the world.
Yeah, you don't think maybe you were just really tired, so you slept?
No, it was comfy. It was so comfy.
I actually slept pretty
it
good
felt,
too.
It felt like there was no springs.
Yeah, and me and her and Chris are in a queen size bed, which is the same size bed my bed is at home. So
I'm sleeping where I was last night.
yeah, we'll put him in the middle
I
tonight.
just cannot
first.
handle Chris.
We'll put him in the middle, and then he can be Waller on me.
Chris
So
frustrated.
I don't know what today is gonna bring. There's lots of trails and stuff. The boys want to go fishing, so we'll just see what we can come up with today.
I want to go swimming again.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. First things first, mommy needs coffee that doesn't taste like butt, and we gotta feed everybody breakfast. But for now, she's awake. David and Cole went to the dollar store, and everybody else is asleep. So yeah,
Chris, Adam, and Ashley are still asleep.
for now.
Mhm.
And mind you, it's messy because we've been here, but this is what you see like as soon as you walk in. We have a really cool porch that well, it's like a walkout porch, but you can see outside. And so we have just some extra stuff like an air mattress, and we've just had junk through here and like 2 big bags of cereal down here. Yeah, we're on vacation. I'm not picking up after everybody. And see, we got the big bag of chips, and we got some big bags of cereal, and then we just have lots of loaves of bread and tortilla chips and stuff. I want this table at home so much. It says, and there's Cheetos under the floor. They should really put a vacuum cleaner in here because that's driving me flipping bonkers. But anyways, so we have all this stuff, and then it's got this really cool couch, and it's got these cool skylights. It's got one there, and it's got one there, and then a really nice TV. And we were swimming, so Chris was asleep. And then these 2 chairs were pushed up against that wall. I'll insert a picture right here of what it looked like before we moved them. But he's having a nap. And then Allie was laying up here, but she got to go outside with him. And then here's the bathroom. Okay, so here's the kitchen. There's a little sink, and we have all of our junk up here. It came with a coffee pot. And then here's the little fridge and the mini fridge, and see how we have and 1/2-gallon jugs. Just FYI, they did happen to be on sale, but they do fit in a mini fridge better. So we have those, and we have strawberries and string cheese and all the things. And I brought butter, and we have been doing lunch meat sandwiches. We have bratwurst. We have in that green bowl is the spaghetti. We have buffalo chicken chip dip, and we have like our mayonnaise back there and all the things because we're gonna do burgers and stuff before we leave. And so here's the bathroom. I was saying there's a toilet. I think this is so cute, and we like to use wipes when everybody goes number 2. And Chris is really weird about that, so I think that's cute that just tucks in there. We throw them in the trash, so don't worry. And then they have this for all the things, or all the towels and washcloths. And this is a really nice shower. And then this, excuse my big fat butt, but we just have all of our stuff set up here. And I just bring, because the travel stuff is never enough. So this is like just regular body wash that we'll all use. And then this is like the tear-free body wash. I didn't want to buy a travel one, so we just do that, and it cuts down on cost. And I just brought everybody's toothbrushes and stuff from home, and our regular toothpaste. This is really nice for after the pool, because if your girl's hair is like mine, it gets all tangly, and we have that. Okay, and then I'll have to show you the bedroom in a little bit because Ashley's asleep in there, and if you watch my channel very often, you know she doesn't do that a whole lot, especially for naps. So, oh, my bra's on the table. Oh, well, whoopsies. Anyway, yeah, so that makes this trip really affordable. We just set aside some money, and that was what I had to keep the budget under, and this place was really affordable. When I made the reservation, there was snow on the ground, so you know, do it ahead of time. But this is a really cool place. Like I said, we'll be here for 3 nights, and then 2.5 days, or 2 full days and 2 half days, and 3 nights. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I'm confused on how to say that. We're having 3 sleeps here is what I keep telling the kids. We have 3 sleeps. And so in the bedroom, there is 1 queen size bed, which my bed at home is a queen size bed, and me and Allie and Chris have slept in a queen size bed for years. We just brought our bed rail from home, and then Ashley has her pack and play, and then there is a twin size bed in the bedroom, and then under that twin size bed is a pull out bed, like that just slides underneath of it, just kind of slides underneath of it. I think it's called, what'd she call it, a trundle bed, and that's another twin size bed. So then we also have an air mattress that was here, and it's like one of the ones that sits a couple feet off the ground. And then David slept on the couch. But yes, my favorite part of this is this room right here. It's super cool, and it's got a light. Let me show you the light. It's messy in here, but you know what? Like I said, we're a big family, so this is what it is. But this is really cool. And then the cabins, you could get conjoining cabins. I don't want to do that with anybody. We're on vacation with my mother-in-law, with my in-laws, and my sister-in-law and her family, and we're all relatively close together in the cabins. But I feel like if our cabins were connected, that the kids would just, I think it would just be too crazy. I like how it's set up. I don't ever want to be conjoining with anybody ever in my whole life. It sounds like a nightmare. But it is an option if that's your jam. It's not my jam. I like, you go to your cabin, we'll go to our cabin, because otherwise I think the kids would just be totally crazy. Because they're fun. It's exciting, I get it, but we have littles. My nephew's little, so they need nap times too. Anyways, so this is cool. Definitely, we're at Pokagon State Park for a few days, and definitely if that's your jam, there's a pool in the hotel if it's rainy. Like I said, we've done this in the winter. This is the first time we've ever been here in the summer. We've always stayed in the inn before, in the inn, and done the pool, and there's like scavenger hunts you can do and things like that. There's like a craft thing, and there's an arcade in there. So this is our first time here in the summer, but I would absolutely come back. David and I have talked about this, and we definitely need to maybe do it again in the winter. I don't know if the cabins are available in the winter. He said there's heat in here. So I don't know. That would be cool. We have outgrown the hotel rooms, I think. But this is amazing, especially for a big family. It was extremely affordable for 3 nights. Like other cabins I looked at were really expensive. Like I said, it does not have a stove or like a functioning kitchen, but it's functioning enough. Like if you prepare the food ahead of time and all you can do is reheat it. We have sandwiches, and then we brought a griddle and like an electric one, and we brought frozen burgers and frozen hot dogs and that kind of stuff. So that's an option. But like I said, we just planned ahead. And when you're a big family, unless you have an abundant, like endless budget to go out to eat, that's fine. But I feel like I don't want to take all my kids out to eat. Ew, that sounds like a nightmare. But doing it this way, it's affordable. They're not eating a bunch of crap. We did bring crap. We really did. We don't usually have all the chips, and we definitely don't. Oh, I'll show you all the flavor packets we got, because I think these are cool. Instead of wasting a bunch of water bottles, we brought our own water bottles from home, and I got a ton of little flavor packets. Oh, and they're yum. We splurged. We're on vacation, you know. But if you did not know these were a thing, Starburst has these now. This actually tastes just like the strawberry Starburst. There's aspartame in these and like all kinds of horrible crap for you, but we're on vacation, so you know, whatever. These are amazing. I really like those. We got some watermelon ones. This one I didn't. this is not for me. It reminds me of like watermelon pucker from high school, and it's just like tastes like bad choices and vomit in my opinion. My kids really liked it. It just reminded me of watermelon pucker or like watermelon Jolly Ranchers, so it's not my jam. The black cherry limeade one is really good though. This one is the one I currently have in my cup. Amazing. And these ones I bought one of these for home too because these are amazing. I love these. Like I said, terrible for you, but we're on vacation, so oh well. And then one last one. Bear with me here. These, we haven't cracked into these yet, but it's blue raspberry. Starburst. So, but the only thing, these were, you only get 6 of these and it's $1. But then the other ones was like 2 something, but you get 10. These limeade ones were on sale. I think these were like $2 and you got 10 of them. So no, but I wish I would have realized that the Starburst ones was only 6 in there because I would have got a couple more, but that's okay. The kids are digging it. We got our Hubba Bubba because you know what kid's not gonna want Hubba Bubba on vacation. But we also brought like bananas and we got some strawberries and you know, not little junk. We're not eating out. We're not breaking the bank. So anyways, yes, this is our tour, and then I'll give you a room tour in just a little bit. Allie wanted to try to change Ashley's diaper. We'll stay over here so we don't see nothing. But she's doing a great job. She's a wonderful big sister. You like her just a little bit? Is that what you said? Oh, gotcha. She said let's untighten it a little bit. Great job, Al. She lays much more still for you. They don't have to be perfect, sweetheart. She's gonna eventually. It's absolutely freezing in this cabin. David is always hot, so he has the air turned down super cold. And I forgot a sweatshirt and my hair's wet. We've been in and out of the water all day today. I'm freezing. Luckily though, David went and got some extra blankets from, look at that, from the front desk. Because we didn't have enough room for everything in the van. We definitely did not bring any extra blankets. Good job, girls. Best big sister ever. They're scaring my sister-in-law and my brother-in-law and their kids. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning. If they're still asleep, she's gonna hate him. But oh well, that's her big brother, so she knows how he is. Would be slightly funny though if they scared the wrong cabin. I seen that. I'm glad it didn't run in here.
If Daddy and Beach lived over there and we lived over here, we would be neighbors and we could just talk to their house and play with them every single day. Scared Hank.
Did he jump?
Got him.
You guys are turds. Yeah, guys, so today is our last full day here. It's been really great. The food has went really well that I had planned out. We ate all the chicken squares, which were like the chicken salad inside of the crescent rolls. Sometime I'll have to show that. I was not even thinking to do a food prep. There was just so much going on. But like I said, I made food ahead, and that cuts down on cost and stuff. We have completely just destroyed this place, but it's vacation, and I'm not going to be running around cleaning up after everyone. David's parents are getting ready to go home today, so they took all the kids on a walk, and I'm going to get the electric skillet out and make some breakfast while they're gone. I had planned on doing eggs or French toast or something, and usually when we have stuff that is for a recipe or for a vacation, I leave it in the store bag, and then David and the kids know not to get into it, did not do that with the eggs that I had set aside for this trip, so they got eaten before we came here. That was my bad. Whoopsies. But we are doing awesome sleep-wise. This room, I do wish this room had a ceiling fan, but let me show you what we got set up here. So Ashley, we brought her pack and play. Me and Chris and Allie have been in this bed. Adam has been here, and it does have a bed underneath. Nobody wants to sleep in that, and I do not know why. Well, I know part of it is that I don't sleep with the TV on. Me and the smalls aren't used to having the TV on, so nobody wants to sleep in here without the TV on. But you know, they can just sleep somewhere else. I don't care. I'm not chancing that with Ashley, but it's been a great trip. I highly recommend the cabins. It's very affordable. Definitely check it out. You can do vacations with a really big family and it still be affordable. We're one income home and we still managed to do this. We didn't put it on a credit card. We paid for it. We're not going into debt with this vacation whatsoever. So that's super nice. But right before, like literally the day before we left, I went to Dollar General because it's the closest store to our house, and I forgot ranch, and I could not for the life of me find lasagna noodles. Anyways, they were out of lasagna noodles, but when I came back out, the van wouldn't start. And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. But my husband's uncle just happened to pull in next to me, and then my husband's she's like my mother-in-law's cousin pulled up next to us, and so it was like, and we were really close to home, and anyways it ended up being the starter and the battery, so David got that all fixed and got back on the road. But my point is, you can, we spent 3 nights here and then 2 half days, so my opinion, that's totally perfect for a big family, because you know, vacations are fun, but vacations aren't really vacations for parents, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking to vacation longer than just a few days anyways. There's still, you know, just as much crap to do, and I'm the one getting in the water with the kids, kind of over swimming. But it's been fun. I love watching them swim, and I like, you know, watching them have fun. So that makes it worth it, but putting on a cold bathing suit sucks. But it has been nice. Nice little vacation. Definitely check this out at Pokagon State Park. The Potawatomi cabins. Definitely come check it out. There's people here. My mother-in-law is like a social butterfly, and she will talk to people. And she's not super socially awkward like me. Anyways, there's people here who like their whole family comes and brings, like, I think she said there's like, I don't know if she meant there's 40 people or they have 40 rooms, but they come from all over. Like the farthest people that have been here that she saw were from all the way from Tennessee. So definitely check it out. It's worth it. Okay, so this is how I'm going to do breakfast. I brought some strawberries that I need to clean, but David, of course, took the pocket knife that I had washed and was using. But anyways, I'm going to use this little fork. We're doing toast. We didn't bring a toaster, so I just buttered one side, and it's working out great. Then we have some little smokies, and they are all on a wok, and then I'm going to have everything on the table and ready for them. This is a great way to make it affordable. It does, you know, require some preparation and some work, and I'm currently cutting up strawberries with a freaking kid knife. But, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. I've learned a lot of cool stuff from my mother-in-law and her family. She's from a very big family. And so, I mean, we went on vacations when I was a kid, but we ate out a lot. We would do sandwiches for like lunch, but then we would eat out for a lot of stuff. And, you know, I have 2 step siblings, and then I have 1 sister. So there's 4 of us, and so I don't really know how my parents afforded that, especially like, you know, in today's world, it costs us $50, excuse me, for us all to eat. It's like $60-$70 at McDonald's. So we're not about that life. So I will sit here and cut up strawberries with my little fork. David has always carries a pocket knife, and I washed it. It's stainless steel. I washed it with just soap and hot water. Like, my kids eat off the floor. They're drinking pool water and lake water, so, you know, not super worried about that. That's just not something I worry about. But anyways, I watched it and we were cutting up stuff with that. But they went on a walk, so you know, of course, he can't. He didn't go for a walk without his knife. But altogether, this has been a very nice vacation. David made grilled cheeses for everybody for dinner last night on this griddle, so that's super nice. You know, we can make it work. We have cereal, we have all kinds of stuff. If we were to do this again, like next summer, I think what I would do would be to do the grocery order closer, so that way we didn't have to have so much in the van on the way here, because our van is super full and we had 4 coolers and stuff. So hindsight that I didn't think of until today was placing a grocery order at a closer grocery to your destination, because you know, with phones you can totally look up which one it would be and stuff. So that's what I would do differently next time. But this has been our first like big vacation as a family of 7. We went to Great Wolf Lodge last summer and we packed food and stuff, but then we also got pizza while we were there. And we are planning on, like, David's in the mood for pizza, and so we could realistically have gotten pizza. Like, I budgeted for that, but I also, you know, would love to have over budgeted like everybody else in the world does. You know, it's always nice. See, perfect toast. Well, that one dropped. I like that one. It just fell on the counter, but anywho,
the nation's mounting national debt and how economic instability impacts your portfolio. And if you call right now, be sure to ask how you can get a copy of our new report, Protection in the Risk Zone. This is a U.S. money reserve exclusive.
so we're just gonna do the smoky link, and obviously I will cut Ashley's and Chris's up for them. My kids love these. Like I said, not the healthiest food, but you know, we're not eating junk. We're not eating McDonald's, so it's not great for you. But I mean, we eat these all the time anyway because they're delicious. I'm not all about the, you know, super healthy. We eat what we eat. You know, it's cool. We're a big family. Big families are expensive to feed, so you know, that's what you gotta do. But yeah. This has been a great vacation. I would absolutely do this again. I'm gonna save this in case it's over. Oh, but with the pizza, I told David that if he wants to get pizza, I said I would rather do that like after we get home tomorrow and have pizza at home when we're tired and we're unpacking and I'm doing laundry and I don't want to cook. So that's our plan. Like, we budgeted to go out to eat at least once while we're on vacation. This plan, it is a vacation. But I would prefer, personally, to do that when we get home. And like I said, he has helped feed people and warm stuff up. I did all the prep for that, packed, you know, he's been very helpful. You know, he doesn't like to swim. So I generally get stuck doing 90% of swimming, but that's okay. I like to watch them play in the water. They have fun. He will swim probably maybe once today. But the kids are having fun, and that's why we're here. Okay, so this is our setup. I finally got the strawberries cut up. This is our bowl from home. We had leftover bratwurst or something in it. David brought. So I did the toast. We buttered the one side. I could probably go through and butter the other side now that they're cooled off, but got the smoky leeks cooling. Oops, I think I accidentally turned it off. I did. I'm not too sure where the kids are, but I'm gonna eat one of these. Well, I mean, they're with their dad and my in-laws. They're leaving today. So, I'm gonna get all this stuff cooked up. I'm gonna clean the table off while these are finished and cooking. And then we have some bananas on the table that need eaten up too. My goal with this is to go home with no food. So, we don't want to be dragging all this crap back home. So, that is my plan. Tonight we are going to have, we brought some frozen pre-made burger patties. So, tonight that's what we will have for dinner. We have lunch meat, a whole bag of lunch meat still. We're probably gonna go home with cereal, but I don't want to go home with cooler food. We have some buffalo chicken dip to finish off, and I actually did a really good job budgeting. Oh no, I didn't. We have a lot of chips left, but that's okay. Like I said, as long as it's not cold, it's no big deal to take it back home. But yeah, we have 3 bags of chips that haven't cracked into, but that's okay. That's totally okay. I'd rather have it and not need it than to wish I had it and have to go out to eat or something. My allergies are killing me. And the only medicines that help make me super, super sleepy. Like, I wouldn't trust myself to drive and take the ones that actually help. So that sucks. But this dang table is awesome. I am so happy with this table. I want to take it home with me. I just don't know where to put it. My mom has like the same table and she wants to get rid of it. She was like, whenever you can make room for it, it's yours. Because obviously I have the most kids out of all of my siblings. But yes, so I'm like, yes, but we don't have room for it. So my dream home has room for it. We're working on that. So this is the craft room that was in the hotel. You can go in there and they have little crafts you can buy, and then you get your own paints and all the things, and you do have to clean up the mess when you're done. But it was really cool. Everything is fairly affordable. I think the little box Allie painted was like $10, and then the little door sign that Ashley painted was like just a couple bucks. But this is the room. It just has everything in there. There's a little lady in there that she scans your stuff and then you pay for it right there. And then after we were done, while we were doing this, the boys and David were in the arcade, and then they came in, and of course Chris also had to do one. But I thought this little room was really, really cool. The girls really loved it. My nieces did a craft too the day before, but Allie was taking a rest and my littles were napping, so we just went the next day. But it was a very, very cool little room.
I didn't pass the thing, so that's...
Is it just your size? Yeah. What? Could you win an iPad? Come here, Ash. Don't. Where's what? Oh, very cool. You have to fit it in that little hole. Here, Ash, come here. Adam, you're terrible at that game. Isn't the object of it to keep it on the table?
Keep trying to get it over, Bob. Go like this.
Chris, here.
Here, go like this.
Chris, play with the ball. Wait, Chris, where's your ball? This is your ball. Play with that.
They just don't want you to be on the beach after 8 because there's no lifeguard. And sometimes it's dark at 8 o'clock. Right, and that's why they want you out of the water by 8 o'clock. You came prepared. Do you have Cheetos too? She had a happy birthday zebra cake in her pocket, and then she just whipped out some Cheetos too.
I got 2 snacks and
Daddy's over there checking stuff out. They're coming back. Just not right this second.
First day, second day, third day, fourth day, 5 days, 10 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days, 10 days, 11 days, 12 days, 13 days, and then 14 days. 14 days and our fully grown bird. What? 14 days and they're already a 14.
It's not necessarily a fully grown bird. It's just.
It's fully grown now.
Where at?
Right there. It's not fully grown. Yes, it is. Down in the straw.
Just hold on. Mommy doesn't want to fall. I got you on my back. Have you ever rode a paddleboard?
Yeah. We didn't eat it. Not his or our paddle.
You borrowed it?
No, forget about it.
I don't hear any frogs. Have you guys seen any frogs?
No, we did borrow.
We didn't. They weren't home, so we just took it.
No. Yeah.
Maybe the neighbor just like lets them borrow it.
Adam and Aiden left to go grab stuff, and me and Gus asked them.
Mm.
And it was Adam. It was a different neighbor. It wasn't the one that we already did.
Grab that rock.
Why? What do you want? Ryan. Adam told me to.
Stop. Color nuts. In the neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay, you have it done.
Thank you.
No.
These are just a few pictures from our trip. That's from when they were checking out the hotel room and they decided to take a muscle picture. We went and got donuts and we're eating them. I loved that table so much. This is just around the inn when we went and we're checking out the gift shop and all those things. A very sweet picture of the girls painting in the craft room. This little picnic table was right outside of our door and they were having donuts out there. This is one of the walks the boys went on with their dad. Ashley thought this little chair was adorable. Allie really liked eating her snacks on the beach. This was our last night there. And we also found a little bait shop, and they absolutely loved it. If you know us well, you know that we're a big-time fishing family, and Chris lives and breathes fishing. Ashley fell asleep on our little walk. And this next one is so sweet. David was trying really hard to stay awake. He was super tired and listening to everything Allie was saying. It was like 11 o'clock when we were fighting off sleep. And there we had just woke up. And this was our first morning home. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. Chris slept until almost 11, which is just unheard of. They must have missed their beds. So that is going to be it for our vacation vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. We greatly enjoyed our vacation and we would definitely recommend it. Thanks for watching. Bye.